President Jacob Zuma today launched the Presidential Youth Working Group, bringing together government and youth organizations to promote youth participation in governance and policy making in order to build a better life for young people. Census 2011 revealed that just over a third of the South African population is under the age of 15, necessitating a heightened focus on youth development for government. The President met with youth formations representing various sectors from education, agriculture, small business, sports, religious sectors, health, and youth development. The meeting signaled the launch of the Presidential Youth Working Group, which is chaired by the President and supported by Deputy Ministers and led by the Deputy Minister in the Presidency, Mr. Buti Manamela. The President said in his opening that he has established the Presidential Youth Working Group to mainstream youth development and empowerment in the work of government, and that this group is also designated to enable young people to shape government policy by sensitizing us to the impact of policies on the youth and the future of the country. And in this regard, we are saying that youth development is now everybody's business and it is not to be pushed aside. Every government department, said the President, must ensure that its policies talks to youth development. President Zuma also acknowledged the wide-ranging consultation that preceded and subsequently formed part of the National Youth Policy 2020 that was presented to the meeting by the Deputy Minister in the Presidency. The meeting also discussed the National Youth Policy, which is anchored on the National Development Plan, aims to respond to 4 big challenges faced by young people, which are joblessness, poor skills levels, poor health care, access including reproductive health care, and also a divided nation and the drug scourge. Through this meeting, the President also emphasized that the feeling of exclusion suffered by young people who have never had a job or even earned an income and thus still depend on their aging parents means work to turn this around should begin now. The youth formations welcome President Zuma's establishment of the Presidential Working Group and pledged to work within the structure to mainstream and champion youth development. The young people further welcome the adoption by Cabinet of the National Youth Policy 2020, and that young people, as some of the representatives indicated, that young people of our country welcome this decision, and that as young people they see the National Youth Policy as an expression of their interests, and that also if we do all of this together, young and old, we shall be shaping young people to be active and productive citizens. If we harness the creativity, innovation, and energy of the youth, we could transform this country and indeed the whole continent. And through the Department of Monitoring and Evaluation, we will be running work streams whose intention will be to implement or to take further the work of the Presidential Working Group. And 4 work streams have been established on 5 work streams have actually been established on economic participation and transformation, on education, skills and second chances, on healthcare and combating substance abuse, on nation building and social cohesion, and the last one being on an effective and responsive youth development institution. So that is the statement. Thank you.